Okay, welcome to part 3 in a many-part series of building a 3D house in SketchUp. Today we're going to be learning how to insert windows and doors from our 3D warehouse, and we're also going to learn how to put on roofing material and siding material. So to begin, let's go to Window, 3D Warehouse. I've already signed in to 3D Warehouse, so you might have to. Just sign in using your Google account or Gmail account and go from there. Up in this area here, you want to type in window and press the search button. And go ahead and find a window that fits something that you like, that looks approximately the right size and the right shape. I'm going to pick this wooden window, and it's going to ask me to download it directly into my model. Now the window does not auto-rotate, which kind of sucks, but I can rotate it later. So let's go ahead and take that window. I'm just scrolling in, and I'm going to place it into the window opening. Let me just center this. And then we're going to scale it to fit. So to scale it to fit, there is a scaling button. When you click on it, it applies nodes to whatever you have selected. Now to make things easier, we're just going to be using these center nodes to go up and down, and this one here to go right and left. So this center node, you're going to click on it once, move it towards the edge. Once it says on edge, click, and I'm going to have to just see the top of my window for this next one. Click on scale, click that middle node, and pull up until it snaps on edge. And that's how you put in a window. Now this window I'm going to copy and paste to these 3 locations. Now before I do that, make sure you save this. I'm saving mine as 3D House Part 3 so that I have different versions of the same house at different stages. Now this window, it's highlighted. I'm going to copy it, so Control and C is copy and Control V is paste. And I'm just going to place it out here somewhere. Let's put it somewhere in open space like that so that I can work on rotating it. You rotate it with the rotation tool, which is located right here, and a little protractor pops up. And you can see that the protractor will rotate to the different axes that are on the drawing. So how it works is you click on 2 points, for example this point and this point, and then it'll rotate it from the first point. And it's kind of like a hinge. So I'll press escape. Now I'm going to want to go underneath the window. Let's zoom extent this and then go underneath like that. And I'm going to want this to be the blue axis. So I'm going to click on that point and then on this point, and then you're going to want to rotate it this way, not this way, but this way. Now as it's rotating, you let go of your mouse and you type in 90 because you want to rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, I'll just get that more into view, and you can see that it is now rotated the way I want it to be. Now I want to get it moved, so there's my move tool. So we'll click on the window. We're just going to get it closer to where we want it. I'm not going to put it exactly in the right spot yet, just closer to where I want it. Now once I have it closer to where I want it, I go get that move tool again, and I want to get in a position where I can see this point where I want to move it from to the point I want to move it to. So this point right here, let's see. Oh, I kind of stuck it in the building a little bit. So this is the point right here, and I want to move it to this point right there. Now it should fit perfectly, and it does, because I've already had it scaled from the other side. So now that it's rotated, it's very easy to take and paste it, copy and paste it. So I'm going to click on this point, Control C, Control V, copy and paste, and then you'll see I can just snap it over just want to see it snap. There, it's snapped. And Control V will get me another copy of it. Now I just want that to snap. There we go. And it snapped into place. There's my 4 windows. Great stuff. Now I want to work on the door. Now the door, I purposely did not push pull because I want you to put in a door that you want. So it can be a door with 1 window or a door with 2 windows or maybe even a double door. So let's go ahead and find that. Window, 3D warehouse. And let's type in door, doors maybe, door and window maybe. See what comes up. Search. A whole bunch of stuff that I don't like. Let's just try door. Let's try entrance door. There we go. So you can see I've got a wood window. I probably want to match it with a door, like something like this, a wooden door. So let's try this one, see what it looks like. Load it into SketchUp, yes. And there you have it. Now this door is going to place right there. Yeah, that door should be fine. It's not quite the same color, but it should be fine. Now I want that door to be 7 feet high. So let's just take and measure it and see where it's at. Ooh, it happens to be 7 feet. And 4 feet. Okay. 4 feet is not really wide enough. Let's see how big is the door itself? Yes, that's a tiny door that way, but it's perfect in height. So let's take and move it to the location. And what I'm going to do here is this is the orientation that I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this line and this line, and I don't need my dimensions anymore. And I'm going to push pull this away until it's hollow. Now I'm going to take the move tool and move it to the location that I want. Now it seems to have other things with it. Oh, it's in a box. Let's put it over here and see what's up with this. To screen. Oh, it came with something else up here. So what I'm going to do is just click on this, and I'm going to go edit, component 1 in model, and I'm going to explode it. Now the reason I did that is this thing here. I'm sure that's probably just a little window. Oh, don't want to rotate it. I just want to take a closer look at it. Looks like a wooden panel. Little bonus. I'm going to delete it. Just press the delete key. Now when I click on this, now I've exploded it, so you can see these are all little pieces now. So now I want to group it back together. So I'm going to get my cursor tool, draw a box around it, and go Tools. No, sorry, it's not under Tools in this program. It's under Edit, Make Group. Now all of these lines are one group. So when I go and I move it, I can just click on this point and it'll move everything. So the point I want to move it from to the point I want to move it to. Okay, zoom extents, and I want to zoom into that. And now I'm simply going to take my scale tool, look for that side node there, that middle one. I can grab it and just make that wider. Now that's a realistic looking door. 7 feet. This probably is around that 3 foot mark, and that's what I want. Okay, so that's the door. Now you can pick any door, but just be aware that every component acts a little bit differently. So let's tackle this window right here. This is going to be fun because I want to put a curved window in here. So let's see if we can find one. Okay, type in curved window. Let's see, maybe I need to put an arched window. Now there's a curved one. That's a wooden one. That one might work. There's a family of different windows here. Ooh, let's download this one. My mouse is acting up on me here. Let's try this one. See what it's like to work with a family of windows. Okay, there we go. So there's a whole bunch of windows here, and I'm thinking probably that first one on the left is going to work. So the same thing happens here. We're going to put this into open space, and we're going to explode it. So edit, component, explode. And that should allow me, after I deselect it, it should allow me, yes, to move one at a time. Perfect. So this window here, I want in this space right here. And it doesn't fit. So I'm going to take it back out. Oh, coming at you. Let's just put it over here. Okay, let's get rid of this part right here by push-pulling it forward 6 inches, and that'll open that space up. And let's place that window again with our move tool. So from this point here to this point there. Now obviously it's too small, so we're going to take and use our, where's that thing? Oh, there we go, scale tool. Oh, it's not selected. So you have to select it, then go to your scale tool. And let's first of all take and make it wider with that middle node. There it is. Perfect. And now, just going to move this down a bit. Let's scale it again up. Wonder if we can scale it. Nope, won't let us do that. So that middle node, and we want to go so that the corners match right here. Okay, now the arch is in the wall. So we have to take our pencil. So let's deselect the window, take our pencil, and then we're just going to click on this point, and we're just going to make multiple points along the arch. You might have to zoom in for this, and it will naturally follow the points. Make sure it's on the arch before you click. There we go. Okay, we'll zoom out, and we're going to take that window with our move tool and move it out. Now what we can do with this area here is we should be able to get rid of it. So let's take that push-pull tool, push this back 6 again. Now it just redrew that because I closed the shape. And we're going to push this one in 6. Ooh, doesn't want to go. So what I want to do is get into a, there we go, get into a view that I can push at 6. Now, I might have to just take and erase this by clicking on and press delete and delete. Now it has just that one extra line. Let's click on that and press delete. Now that is the shape of my arched window. So I should be able to take my move tool and click on that point again, and it should fit nicely into that space. Now I don't think I moved it quite correctly. Let's try that again. I don't think I have the right corner. Let's try that from that corner. There we go. That fits nicely there. And that's how you do an arched window. Now these are extra windows. If you want to keep them maybe for the back, you're welcome to, if you've chosen those windows. So I'm just going to move them out of the way for now. Oh. And I have some extra stuff here. Let's see what that is. Let's just actually just delete it. It's a great time to save your work. So let's go File, Save. So the next part we're going to do is some roofing material. So to do that, we're going to click on the paint can, and this little side pin comes up. So if you click on Materials, you can go down to Roofing, and you have some different roofing options. So I'm going to go with your traditional shingles, and you can edit it as well, and you can edit different things about it. Usually I'm not going to go into that, I don't believe. I'm just going to click on the roof and different parts of the roof to go ahead and shingle it. Now these lines I don't like there, so I'm just going to erase them, and I'll go back to my shingle tool and shingle the back. There you have it. The roof is shingled. The next thing we're going to do is put a solid color on the soffit and the fascia. So this is my soffit and fascia. So I'm going to take now, I'm going to go to my materials, and I'm going to go to colors. I kind of have a brown theme, so maybe I'll just continue with that. You can scroll down and get color you want. I don't know, those don't look like nice browns to me. But I think I'm committed to brown. I wonder if there's a way to edit your browns. Ooh, that was the roof we just edited. Ha, look at that. Can make it all kinds of different colors. Don't think I want any of those. So I'll just Control Z and go back. Okay, let's pick a color here. I'll go with a nice kind of a tan color. And you can go ahead and do your soffit and fascia. Ooh, that's pretty gaudy. Oh, what happened to my roofing? I think I Control Z'd it out of there. Make sure you go underneath. This is the soffit underneath. The fascia is on the face. Just get all those pieces. Your solid color. Oh, forgot some over here. And that should be everything. Now let's go back to that roofing material. There we go. Ooh-wee, there we go. Now, before we put on the siding, we're going to just take and erase some of these extra lines. We also don't need the dimensions, so we can erase those. So siding is called, I believe, parging in here. Oh, no, cladding. Wouldn't be parging. Parging's on the bottom of your house. So you can see there's different types of siding here. So you can go ahead and you can pick what type you'd like. And again, you just click on the different faces. And I'm going to get you to leave the back. Ooh, I forgot some soffit there. I'm going to get you to leave the back open for now. And the reason for this is your next assignment. So for this assignment, I want to get rid of this. What you're going to do is you're going to create a door on the back and 3 windows. The windows can be your size and your location, and the door can also be somewhat of your location. The door can be placed on the bottom, and the door, we're just going to go with 7 feet, so 7 up. I went 7 inches there, but I'll go 7 feet this time. And then we're going to do a 3-foot wide door, and like so. So that would be the shape of your door. You can put it on the ground, or you can put it on the second level. So the second level, this is I believe it was 17-foot walls. So the second level is located up from the bottom, and we're going to go up 8 feet, and that would be right there. And this would be the line, well, for the ceiling of the second level. So then you would take and you would go another 1 foot up. Oh, I know what happened. I went 1 inch up. And that would be the structure of the second level. So above that, you can put a door as well. Let's say if you wanted to have a deck. The problem with this is if I go 7 feet up, I believe I'm going to get pretty close to the soffit on the house. So we might cheat a bit here. Yeah, it goes right underneath there. So let's do if you're going on the second level, we're going to do, let's go 6 foot 6 inches. Let's see where that goes. That'll be good. We get to cheat a little bit. 3 feet wide and then down like so. Okay, so you could put a door on the second level as well. And then you're allowed to put, let's say you wanted a little deck on here. You can put a little deck by just pulling this out. Or maybe you want it bigger. Okay, and then you can go ahead and make some stairs. Your stairs will have a drop up around, let's say 8 inches. So it would go 8 inches, 8 inches, 8, 8. I'll let you try to see what you can do about stairs. Not necessary though. All you're required at this point is to take and draw a window and, sorry, a door and 3 windows of your size. If you do want to throw a deck on there, that's fine. If I was doing a deck like this, I would just pull out the deck and I would draw, let's say, a 4x4 underneath, or maybe let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's make it 6x6. And then I would just pull this down. Well, that would be 8 feet to the ground level. And then you would put a leg here and a leg on the other side. Okay, again, that part is optional. At this point, I just want a door, 3 windows. You can finish the siding on this side here as well. And then go ahead and put in a door and window from the 3D warehouse. Okay, so that brings us to the end of part 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.